exploring the world of Victorian fine dining, from food sourcing and preparation to etiquette, fashion, now you're talking, and even utensils.
It's all at the Henry B. Plant Museum at the University of Tampa. And joining us today with a preview is Lindsay. Is it Hubin? I forget. Hubin, that's right. I knew that. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me back today. I'm doing great.
You brought us a little show and tell.
Yeah. I have some wonderful pieces here. We can talk a little bit about them.
Well, let's talk about the event, though, because this is kind of what you're diving into and helping people learn about, which was such a fascinating time period.
Yeah, well, the museum is in the old Tampa Bay Hotel, so we wanted to show off some of our menus. We have a wonderful collection of menus that are almost never exhibited because they're too delicate to have out all the time. So we have a brand new exhibit opening this Friday called Menus, the Epicurean Experience. So I wanted to kind of brag about it today.
Now, time out, Lindsay, because you brought your menus here. Tell me these aren't the ones that I shouldn't be touching.
These are not the originals.
Okay,
these are copies of some of the
Well, we were picking up some of the utensils and going, are we allowed to touch these? We're not going to break anything.
Yes, I checked with my curator, but she picked out everything, so we're good.
Okay, well, kind of give us a tour of what you have, or at least we can attempt. I mean, these things have caught Carly and I's attention ever since we came over here. What in the, look at this thing. What in the world are we talking about here?
Well, these are serving pieces that you would have been using if you were eating in the dining room of the Tampa Bay Hotel. These are on loan from a private collector. So what do you think that first one is?
Well, I was going to say, that's an intimidating serving piece. I don't know if I'd want to eat whatever comes out of that, unless you tell me it's dessert, but I don't think that's the case.
I think you'd want to eat it. It's for macaroni.
Oh, really?
That is a special serving piece just for macaroni. We have a different one that's for spaghetti, so don't think it's a general pasta piece.
Okay,
just
so
macaroni.
This may be silly, but do they still make these? I mean, are these things that they don't make anymore?
I would assume that if you're trying hard enough, you could find them.
Okay.
But, in my house, we just use a spoon.
Well,
we're not that fancy.
And I think on this other piece, I think I've got Mickey on the brain from that last contest we just talked about, because I thought these were Mickey ears when I first walked over here.
That.
I couldn't
This is actually to help you.
Okay. Oh, wait, here.
If you look at the end, there's going to be a clue as to what you would use it for.
Asparagus.
Yes, that is to pick up your asparagus.
Really?
So the holes are to put your fingers in so that you can easily pick up your asparagus.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, I think I'm gonna have to get I'm gonna have to get my husband those, because he has so much asparagus that he eats and he just picks them up with his hands.
Well, there you go.
So there we go.
There you go.
That's hilarious. Do they not use regular forks? Like what? I mean, I guess that's not as fancy.
Nope.
Okay, this.
So this next one, I love the name. This is called a food pusher.
A food pusher?
Yep, it's for children. So if a child is eating peas, for example, they use the pusher to push the peas onto their fork or spoon. And when you look at that one, if you look at the end, you can see the name Priscilla is engraved on it. So that was a little girl named Priscilla. That was her food pusher.
Oh, who knew?
Yeah.
Helps kids eat more fruits and vegetables,
There you
right?
go.
Or
There
make
you
one
go.
of those.
Or
I may
make
take that with me.
Or make houses out of it with pushing those things. These are all items really make sense today still.
Yeah, we could use them today for sure. This last one, this is a long-handled olive fork. So just for getting your olives out.
All right. That kind of looks like a big old pitchfork.
It does a little bit, yeah.
So again, and of course you have a place setting right here that I'm sure we would see back in that time.
Yep. Well, this actually is very scaled down for a Victorian place setting. We only have, 8 pieces of silverware here. You might have been using 10, 15, 17 pieces. So this is pretty scaled down. But we do have some interesting things here. This is actually a piece from the Tampa Bay Hotel that would have kept your food warm when they brought it out to you. When you look at the inside.
People still use these.
Yep.
I've seen these at
stamped with the name of the hotel, Tampa Bay Hotel. We have some of our fine china here. The pieces we have are Wedgwood, Limoges, and this last one here, these are a couple from the same set. So this one, I've forgotten the name, is Dunn & Bennett, but this is your bread plate. Yeah.
And of course, we've got to talk about the plate at the top, the crescent moon plate.
Yeah, that's kind of an interesting one. I was not familiar with it. This is a bone dish. So for your first course is your seafood course with your little seafood fork. You need a place to put your bones from your fish.
Apparently.
So there's your bone dish.
But see, that's another great idea that we could so use today.
Absolutely.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be that fancy, but some of these pieces, though, when you talk about Wedgwood and some of the other big names, they're worth pretty penny.
Yeah, well, this is what you would have been using at the Tampa Bay Hotel, and this is mismatched on purpose because they used mismatched settings just to keep it interesting. So, yeah, we have some valuable items on display.
Yeah, I'd say so. Well, give us the details again. Invite everybody out this weekend.
Well, the exhibit opens March 17th. We have a great lecture by Patrick Dunn of New Orleans. He's the proprietor of Lucullus. So he's going to be speaking at 7 o'clock, and you can come see the exhibit. It's going to be a great day.
Well, thank you again for coming in and sharing all of your goods with us. Now, Carly, if I go to dinner at your house, I want to see these.
Well, I want to try these out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
You know, this